Hi guys, my name is Jimmy Cage and this is The Little Prince. The Little Prince is an animated movie by Mark Osborne, who also did the first Kung Fu Panda. It features the voice acting of many different stars from Rachel McAdams, Jeff Bridges, Benicio del Toro to Paul Rudd, James Franco and many more. The movie is of course based on the world famous tale Le Petit Prince by the French writer, poet and pioneering aviator Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. He wrote it in the midst of World War II. It got translated into more than 250 different languages and is therefore the fourth most translated book in the world. Well, and I never read it as a child. Shame on me. But I did in the meantime, and I was curious how they would have translated the poetic, fantastical nature of the book into a movie narration. You see, what they did works actually rather well for most of the time. Instead of taking the tale itself and expanding it somehow inside the world of that tale, the story of The Little Prince is a story inside the world of the movie itself. Yeah, I think that was a little bit too complicated. So let me try again. The main protagonist of the movie is not the little prince, but it's the little girl who lives alone with her mother. After a little prologue, the camera zooms in on the world and everything is grey and neatly ordered. Every house on every street looks the same and is perfectly lined up. It's a world where functioning is everything. A world where every minute has to count and every action needs a purpose. A world that we as adults must recognize is not that different from our very own world. In this world there is no imagination left, no fantasy, no fantastical element. The little girl, who is voiced by Mackenzie, who played the daughter of Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar, has a big day today. She has an audition at the Worth Academy where the future of her life is decided. It seems you are only regarded as being worthwhile when you are striving for perfection. And therefore her mother has all her life planned for her, and in order to get where she wants her daughter to be, every single action of the day is planned and must be executed according to schedule. The message of the film is pretty obvious right from that first sequence, and while it's a little bit too striking for my taste, it's of course a very important one and in line with the novel. Be a child, allow yourself to dream, to be silly, creative and not just functioning as a social machine. After moving to a new home, the little girl gets to know her neighbor, who is completely different from all other people. His house alone looks nothing like the rest of that uniform world. Everything there is colorful and beautifully chaotic. That's the time the stuff from the novel gets incorporated into the narration, because the neighbor, an old aviator and voiced by Jeff Bridges, shows the story The Little Prince to the girl, one page at a time.
I thought I'd never find anyone who wanted to hear my story.
If you please, draw me a sheep.
And now the movie intercuts between passages of the book and the world of the little girl and her interactions with her mother. We get all of the by now iconic moments from the book, and the animation looks incredibly beautiful. They used a different style here and the contrast works well. The stuff from the novel itself gets dealt with in the first half of the movie. After that, the little girl goes on her own adventure, and it almost reminded me a little bit of the movie Dark City, because where she's going, it's not a nice place. There's also very little comedy, so don't expect a DreamWorks or even Pixar-like experience. There are a few funny moments, but I found some of them even being a little bit unfitting to the style and atmosphere of the movie. But Mark Osborne's film has a good message and succeeds most of the time in combining the beloved tale with the bigger frame story. It takes its characters and also very important his audience, which I guess will be mostly younger children, seriously, and therefore I would recommend it. There are some neat moments, there are some great visuals, the music is also nice, and the story itself, the story of the Little Prince, doesn't get butchered. I think they could have taken some more time with some passages of the book, because sometimes it feels a little bit rushed, but apart from that the movie is really okay. It's a nice little movie, especially for kids, so I would definitely recommend it. Even if it's only to make you want to pick up that beautiful book again. Wait! Before you go, I want to make a quick shout out to a fellow YouTuber. His name is Knittleman and he's doing movie reviews as well. He covers almost every new release and sometimes he does trailer reactions as well. He has also a pretty unique rating system, so go check him out if you like. Alright, that's it for today. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Please tell me in the comments below what you think about the movie, and even better, Subscribe, yeah, that would be so awesome. There will be new movie reviews coming in the next days. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you soon.